Well, hello there. Today is Saturday, April 13th, 2019. It's hard to believe that just a little under a year ago, we were laying out the driveway and I just had the drain pieces cut in, and when this is all finished, this will still be gravel up here at this end of the driveway, but inside of here will be some fabric and then geofabric, and then we'll have some river rock, large stones in there to really help with the drainage, and we think that'll look pretty nice. So they've been working on that this week. The guys working on doing the dirt work have been very busy. So from the last time you've seen out here, major changes. They've really leveled everything out, and we think it makes a huge difference on the property. So you can see how much more level and even everything is. If you remember, to get into the shop was a pretty big dip. In fact, I had to bring some gravel over previously just to be able to get the tractor into the shop. So, but they've taken a lot of the huge mound that was over here, really cut it back so that the driveway and the circle around the driveway is going to be able to make it in here. So we did have to take down one more tree. It would have been really close to the driveway, probably could have stayed, but quite honestly, we were very concerned that the root system would eventually cause problems with the driveway over there. So, and that's probably the area too where the tractor would go up and get into Trisha's garden. So we wanted to make sure that we just took care of that now. Again, we have still lots of trees on the property, and we plan to plant more. But you can see huge differences here. All right, another huge change that has happened this week is that we got gutters in, and already it's been raining yesterday evening and this morning. Now, it was not a hard driving rain like we've had sometimes up here, but what a difference it's made. You can see near the front entry door, it's dry, and we've never had that before, so that's great. Again, a driving rain, I'm sure we'll have some water over there, but nothing like it was. And the reason for that is we have a square gutter up there now, and they came up with a unique system of being able to bring it through the wall on this side, and that's where they'll come out and drop it out and down and into the pipes down here that we have for the drainage. So pretty cool. I apologize for my sniffling. My allergies are bothering me a little bit today. Hopefully some of this rain will take some of the pollen down, but it is spring here and the trees are just starting to green up again. So but we really like the gutters. They look really nice up there. I think the color matches extremely well with the trim that we have underneath the fascia, so really great. Come down here, there's a pipe down there, they just have to find it, and then on this side, come over here onto the right side of the front of the house, and they did find this one yet. It's just not connected in, so they just brought that down in the area, and then either the plumbers or somebody will do the actual tie into the pipe on that. So they want to make sure that the pipe is flushed out and there's no mud sticking around in there. So looking from this direction, again, you can see quite a bit of difference in how level the property is. Now, we do want a slope on there because we want the water to flow towards the right of the screen here. So we have area drains as well, and then have really great drainage back there. We will probably put some drainage, like some river rock or whatever, for a pathway back here, and it'll be small river rock, but just to make a nice pathway, because this is natural where water wants to flow out, and we of course want to get it away from the house and back out over the cliff. Let's make a waterfall out of it. I think that'll be really nice. So we can't go in the house today for a tour because the flooring folks are putting the finishing coat on the floors. So All right, so hopefully you can see that. Now it is really shiny right now, but it is a satin finish, so you won't see all that shine once it dries. But it'll fill that in very nice. It's a very thick coat, they told us. So we're really excited about that. They're also extending all of our drain pieces out here. I'm guessing they're going to probably wire those together. Just didn't have it to be able to take it down, and then they'll cover it up with dirt and have it down. Again, this is a natural drain area down there, and there actually is a waterfall over there, but it only runs sometimes, so it's not a full time. And then if we come around the back side, we'll see gutters all the way over there, all the way down that piece. The flat roof area has that drain, goes into a gutter, and then we also have the gutter all the way across the back with two sides coming down. Again, all of this stuff will end up draining into some pipes to keep it away from the house. And this puddle that you see here, once the pipe is done and they get this backfilled, this is going to be all the small river rock back here as well. Simply because this is an area that has lots of stuff in it. At some point it'll probably get dug up, and you know, if we ever need to do any maintenance on something. So I think the river rock will be great here. Also important to note out here is that they really have been sloping the dirt less aggressively. So it still looks pretty aggressive, but it's nowhere near what it was. It just kind of came out and then dropped off. So we're feathering it out a bit more. And again, it looks a lot more like the natural slope that was back there before they started digging. So they'll probably have a little bit more that they'll put in. And but even in between, you can see the shop and the garage. They've really brought these levels up. It's not such a high step anymore to get into the shop. Now, the shop is higher than the garage, so it has to be a slope. And the same thing here. They want it to slope the water as it comes back left to right down to the natural water area. And I think that'll be pretty good. And they're not done yet. They have to bring topsoil in so that we can grow some beautiful grass. All right, and then of course on the back of the shop, same thing. We have gutters all the way down to the end and down. Right now, all this water just went down in and popped our mini septic here from the shop out to the ground, but that'll probably get covered up in the next day or so. So again, good for me to get video of this, just so in case we're ever digging around here, we know where everything is. And we said a long time ago, you can see the propane tank over there, but between this and the propane tank will be a pad for the generator. So we're not putting a generator in right now, but you can see the conduit there for it, so that all the wires and everything can come from the generator. The pad will already be there. It'll make it a much easier process. And those that conduit, you know, terminates back where I showed you, where pretty much everything else enters the house from the shop. So I think that's about it. They did come back out and fix the metal. It was not done right originally. They had just kind of tucked it up underneath the trim, the blue trim there, and now what they did is they put a Z channel in, and I think that's going to be way better, especially from a water perspective too. So, but one final look at all the grading here so far. Machines are still here. I think they're going to continue on Monday. And by the way, we are still on track at this point to at least move our new furniture and stuff and the large stuff from the apartment into here. So we're super excited about that. So that'll be on Tuesday. But of course, we'll probably do another video tomorrow as well to show all of what's going on here. So we will have painters, the guys putting up the beams will be here. We're going to have the electrician will be here. He's going to be doing a little bit of odds and ends around here too to get hooked up, maybe even like the downspouts and all that. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. So, and then we'll give you a tour of the inside tomorrow, maybe in the morning before everyone starts, so you can see the floors, and then maybe a quick update at the end of the day to see what happened that day. Our goal is to get the closets back together. We got Trisha all kinds of cleaning attachments for our shop vac, so we can start vacuuming the stone walls inside and really get some of that dust level down, because we know for several weeks after we move in there's probably still going to be lots of dust around, but we want to get it as clean as possible before we get all that new furniture in there. So all right,
so as the driveway's getting cut in, brought more gravel, and then this other big pile here is the river rock, which will line the driveway and help with the drainage down the road. Trees start coming in, it's less and less of it. There's a big pile of river rock, quite a lot of it. We're going to need a lot to line up the whole driveway.